Hi, and welcome to Approximating Square Roots. Let's check this out. Well, first off, what's important to know is what is a square root? And if I were to, this is without using a calculator, choose a statement that best describes a value of square root of 46. Well, the square root, you might already know, uh, it's like the square root of 36. What times itself is 36? Well, 6 is. So we're trying to figure out what times itself is 46. Um, I don't really know, but we can approximate. And that's what the whole point of this is. So I'm going to remove this and break down each of the options here. The square root of 46 is between 25 and... So what we have to do is we have to square each of these. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. So I'm going to square this, square 25, square 5, and 5 times 5 is 25, and 5.5 times 5.5. There's a little trick I want to show you. 5.5 squared is 5.5 times 5.5. And what you can do is you could take 5 and then the next number. So if I have 5 and the next number is 6, then 5 times 6 is 30. So that equals 30, right? And then you have the 5 there. 5 times 5 is 25. So it's 30, 25, and you got to move the decimal 2 times. So it's 30.25. So this is 30.25, and 46 is not between those two numbers, so I know this is not the answer. Now I can go on here. If I square 5.5, it's 30.25. I just did that. And the square of 6 is 36. And that is not there. And then I know that this is 36. And now 6.5 squared, take 6 and 7. 6 times 7 is 42. And then the 5 squared is 25. Move the decimal twice, that's 42.25. 42.25 and 46 is not between those two. All right, once again. And then that means it has, by elimination, it has to be D. So I'm going to bring this down so we can see everything. I'm going to choose D, and I got to do this here. Got it. Okay, well, let's try another. Okay, I gotta erase all this stuff here. Erase, and we got to figure out, well, this one's going to be a little bit easier, I think. Without using a calculator, fill in the blanks with two consecutive integers. So consecutive means like next to each other. So 3 and 4 are consecutive integers. 11 and 12 are consecutive integers. So, but and so we need to figure out the square root of 17. So 3 squared is 9 and 4 squared is 16, and we're looking for this number to be in between them, and it's not. So I will erase this, and you might already be thinking, ooh, what about 4 and 5? Well, 4 squared, I just showed you, was 16, because that's 4 times 4, and 5 times 5 is 25, and yeah, 17 is in between 16 and 25. So now what we got to do is we have to enter. And so we have, this is 4, and this is 5, and we should get that one right. Got it. Okay, let's try another. I'll make this a little bit bigger. And we have, without using a calculator, you order the following numbers from least to greatest. So the smallest number, we need to figure out what is the square root of 149. We need to approximate that. Well, if I have the square root of 149, I need to think about the perfect square that's just underneath that. And I think 12 times 12 is 144. So, oops. So 12 squared is, oh, I won't do that. 12 is equal to the square root of 144. and I know that 13 squared is 169. So that means that the square root of 149 is in between 12 and 13. So that makes it the largest value. And I'll erase this, and I will move. So 11 is the smallest, and then 12, and the square root of 149, and I got it. And one more. I'll erase this stuff here, and what we have is the square root of 74. Okay, so I'm going to use a trick that I knew earlier. So the 8 squared is 64, and 8.5 squared, well, I take 8 times 9 is 72, and 5 times 5 is 25. So that means 8.5 squared is 72.25, 72.25. And 74 is not in between that. I know that's not right. 8.5 and 9. So I know that this is 72.25, and 9 squared is 81. So it looks like this could be it. Yeah, it definitely is it. That's it. No need to do any more. That is good to go. And there you go. That's what you got to know about approximating square roots on Khan Academy. Hopefully this has been helpful. Thanks for watching. Yeah.